Hey, podcast listeners. Tired of ads barging into your favorite news podcasts? Good news. With Amazon Music, you have access to the largest catalog of ad-free top podcasts included with your Prime membership. Stay up to date on everything newsworthy by downloading the Amazon Music app for free or go to amazon.com/ad-free news. That's amazon.com/ad-free news to catch up on the latest episodes without the ads.
It's Friday, September 27th, 2024, and this is the Washington Times front page. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. New York City Mayor Eric Adams stands accused of a decade-long scheme of soliciting foreign campaign donations through straw donors in exchange for official favors. Tom Howell reports the Democrat denied the charges and pleaded for patience during an awkward press conference. He was met with heckling and calls to resign from political rivals. New York Democratic Governor Kathy Hochul could take the unprecedented step of suspending Adams and removing him after a 30-day period that allows him to offer a public defense. She said the indictment was a serious matter and that she would be deliberative and try to do the right thing. Vice President Kamala Harris commanded the White House stage Thursday, testing the limits of her campaign strategy of claiming a mantle of change while also running as a de facto incumbent. Jeff Murdoch reports Harris met one-on-one with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and delivered remarks before her meeting. She later joined President Biden on stage at an event in the East Room to announce efforts to tamp down on gun violence. Since becoming the Democratic nominee last month, Harris has sought to unburden herself from President Biden's shadow and his unpopular record on the economy and immigration. Two members of Congress who were trained snipers in previous careers say former President Trump shouldn't hold a second rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, because of the multiple security concerns with the site. Lindsey McPherson reports Arizona Republican Representative Eli Crane and Florida Republican Representative Corey Mills visited the rally site after an attempted assassination July 13th to conduct a security assessment and identify vulnerabilities. The two testified at a House task force hearing Thursday, where Crane said he strongly suggests that Trump and his campaign avoid the site for a planned return rally on October 5th and in the future. A conservative watchdog group claims Google is hiding Donald Trump's campaign website under stories written by major news outlets. Susan Ferricchio reports the Media Research Center analyzed searches for both candidates on September 6th and found the specific query, Donald Trump Presidential Race 2024, appeared sixth in results behind news stories from Politico and The Washington Post. Google told Fox News that the study looked at a single rare search term on a single day several weeks ago, and even for that search, both candidates' websites ranked in the top results on Google. The Coast Guard has announced that Juneau, Alaska will be the home port for the IVIC, an Arctic oil exploration support ship capable of operating as an icebreaker. Mike Glenn reports the $125 million vessel is the only U.S.-built commercial vessel that meets icebreaking standards, but Coast Guard officials acknowledge it won't be ready for 2 years. The Arctic region is becoming increasingly strategic as melting ice opens new commercial and military transportation routes, including for Russia and China. Officials say the U.S. and its partners must be prepared. And finally, North Korea is trying to reassert control over its economy, but it's finding the genie of market mechanisms can't be easily put back into the bottle. Andrew Salmon reports analysts say one casualty of economic shifts related to the country's nuclear program and the pandemic was leader Kim Jong-un's enthusiasm for experimenting with pro-market reforms to boost the country's economy. Ordinary North Koreans also suffered from a sharp cutback in cross-border trade with China, long the country's leading trade partner. Find all today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find us on social media at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.
Macy's has all of your Grill Master essentials for Father's Day. Stop by to get our hand-trimmed chicken breast and certified Angus beef patties that are ready to grill, so Dad can have his favorite dinner. Make sure to browse our bakery to find the perfect no-work Father's Day treat with our decadent peanut butter bars or famous donuts. Right now, you can get boneless beef ribeye steaks for $12.99 per pound at Macy's. Shop these Father's Day essentials in-store or online at Macys.com through June 18th. Macy's, happy shopping!